Hey everyone, this is Nomir, and we are playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Now, I expect people are going to get into the comments complaining about how much this game sucks. If you look at it in respect to other JRPGs and the rest of the Final Fantasy franchise, yeah, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is not a good game. But there's more to this than that. There's the reason the game was created. Final Fantasy was not doing so well in America after the first one released. First one blew up. After that, the franchise was not doing so well with the more in-depth stories that JRPGs are known for. This was created to simplify the system so that Western audiences could understand the gameplay and get into the Final Fantasy franchise more. Unfortunately, that didn't work. It made everyone feel like Square thought that we were idiots. The game that actually succeeded in doing what this game intended was actually Super Mario RPG, because it took these elements and paired them with the character that we all know and love. But I'm not going to look at this game in comparison to other games. This is the first RPG I ever played and completed. And for that reason, it will always have a special place in my heart. And I wanted to make that the first game on my channel because I really think that this game deserves more respect than it gets. Yes, it is very simple. It is very straightforward. It is a really good game to introduce someone to the JRPG genre without overwhelming them with so much stuff. I mean, with this, there is a lot of... If you just go through and do what you're expected, skip over and follow the story, then there's still a lot to miss. Just, but at the same time, if you take your time, and you get everything, then there's the replayability of seeing if you can do it at a lower level, see if you can do it at a faster time. And without having all those extra side quests, it makes it easier for you to attempt to complete these tasks. And I enjoy that. Now, this one is not going to be based on how fast I can do it or how low of a level. I just want to play through it. I want to get everyone a chance to get to know me and get to know my channel before we get into a lot of the really cool games. Now, this isn't my favorite game by far, not in the least, but I do really enjoy this game. I know I'm in the minority, and a lot of people are going to give me crap for it. I don't care. Say what you want, blow up my notifications, my comments, whatever. I don't care. All the activity is just going to give me more chance to pop up in the front page of YouTube. But do like and subscribe, and see what games come after this one. So let's dive into the story here. My village is gone. What on earth is going on? This place is going to sink any second. Let's climb up quick. Okay. Yeah, if the mountain's collapsing, why would you be on it at all? But okay. Press the B button and jump across. Oh. Just in the nick of time, right? Yeah, I'm never going to accuse this of being the greatest game in existence. Look over there. That's the focus tower. Once the heart of the world, an old prophecy says the vile four will still the power and divide the world behind four doors. At that time, the night will appear. The prophecy has now come true. Four monsters have locked the doors of the focus tower and escaped with the keys. They're draining the light from the four crystals of the earth, and the world is in chaos. The people are in desperate need of help. Nomir, only you can save the crystals and the world. Me? Yes, you, Nomir. Only you could be the knight spoken of in the prophecy. Look out, a monster. Okay, so if you've never played this game before, combat is overly simple. Battle, run, or control. Control just simply switches between auto and manual when you have one partner. Battle, you can choose attack, item, we have none, defense, or spells, which we have none, but there are white spells, black spells, and wizard spells that we will acquire throughout the game. Now, all we can do right now is attack. Now, A, it is possible to lose this fight. B, it is not possible to lose this fight. Wow, I've never seen a critical like that from myself. If the opposing behemoth here gets a number of criticals back to back, he could wipe me out. I've had to replay this one fight 3-4 times. Luckily, I'm not wasting my time like that this time. But if I had lost, it would have just asked me if I want to give up. If I say no, it would restart the battle exactly as I had it to begin with. Seems I was right. At last, I have found a true knight. But you said you were sure I was the one. Well, actually, it was more of a guess. Shrug. Yep, there's humor in this game. Your main character sprite shrugs. Forget it. Just tell me where I can find the crystals. It's up to you to find them. This place is becoming dangerous. Follow me to the level forest. Got to get out of here. Who is that guy? Anyway. So, yeah, game's controlling now. Alright, so we are in the level forest. Yes, navigation is going to be quite simple. Very similar to Final Fantasy Tactics, where you just follow the path from one location to the other. Except you don't have to worry about random encounters during those during your travel. Let's enter the level forest here. Really, really dead forest. There you are. What do you think I should do first? Save the Crystal of Earth. See you. Thanks. Gotta love the mentors in these games. Well, before we talk to him, let's see what else we have around here. Yep. Everything else seems to be blocked off by trees, except for him. So. Oh, look. Jump over it. That boulder is blocking my way back to town. Would you shove it aside? Okay. Thank you. If you want to go through the forest, find Kylie in Foresta and show her this. Received tree wither. Okay. Found cure potions. Okay, so I wanna make note of something. These brown boxes here, they refill every time you leave. they refill every time you leave, which means there should be no excuse for anyone ever running out of items. As long as you know where a brown chest is that'll give it to you, you can get all you want. Let's look through here. Customize. You're probably all curious by that yellow and red bar. That is my life meter. Now I could use that, or I could use what we all know and love, the life figure. I prefer this. Whenever I first played this game, I didn't understand the HP numbers right here, so I kept it on the scale. But now that I understand these numbers, I much prefer this. You know what, let's max out that. And I like all of this to be black. Just looks so much better. All of the other colors pop against it better. Alright, so our stats, we're at level 1. We need 264 to get to level 2. All of our equipment will automatically equip as we get it. Old equipment moving up. So right now all we have is a standard steel sword. Armor, we have steel armor. The armor items will do the same. All of our spells will show up. The left panel will be ours. Right panel will be our ally, whoever we have, which will change quite frequently. And these are different items. Cure potions. They restore health as expected. So now this is one of the few games that I know of that has map actions within the within Final Fantasy's retro games. Alright, so this is Foresta. Talk to some people here. The monster can drain the energy from a person. I'm really just a child. A child with gray hair and a bun. Okay. Let's see here. What do you have to say? The Crystal of Earth is to the north in the Bone Dungeon. Great, now I have direction. Strange trees are growing in the level forest. Right. I've turned into an old man. That's nice to know. The cure spell. Kylie can talk to tree spirits. Alright. That's nice. Wandering around. If you're tired, rest on that bed. More cure potions. Can you save all 4 crystals? Like, everyone automatically knows that I'm the Knight of the Prophecy. Like, okay. Seriously? So, yep, that is sleeping. Now, there are gold pieces in this game, but for the most part, they are completely worthless. There are very few items you actually have to buy, and those items are equipment. I mean, you only have, so it's kind of a waste to have them. Most of your equipment's going to be found in chests and such, but a few of them are going to be purchased. My husband Mac forgot his captain cap. Hope nothing happens. Okay. Alright, and this little girl right here is Kylie. See, I'm Kylie. There's a tree blocking the north exit of the level forest. I can chop down the tree, but monsters have taken over the forest and I can't get to it. I can help you with that. Come on, let's go. Don't you dare take Kylie anywhere dangerous. Listen, Mom. Hey, that tree weather looks awful. How much the trees must be suffering. Okay, you win. Don't worry, Mom. So, Kylie joins us. Notice, look at that. She's already level 3, 120 HP, while I'm level 1 and 40 HP. That seems kind of unfair, but okay. Alright. Let me cut this with my axe. We've got to reach the north exit. So, now I can either leave her on auto or I can control her myself. I prefer to control her just so that I feel like I'm actually doing something. Otherwise, she will probably do all of the work herself. I mean, look at this. She's one-hitting everything, and I'm two-hitting. So, let's go grab a few more potions here. I mean, there's no reason to be afraid of using potions with how freely they're given out, literally. Now, one thing I do like about this is, you know, a lot of Final Fantasy games, you have, I mean, you see you see your characters like drop to a knee and fall whenever when low on health and dying, but you never really see any change with the enemies. Now, obviously, they can't do much with the character sprites because of how small they are. So instead, you actually see progression of weakness in the enemies, such as the slimes here, kind of melting, the what are these? What are they? Brownies. They lose their caps when they and you see bandages on their heads as they get weaker. Bosses can have like 5 different sprites as their life drops. Which that was actually really cool. It's not something you see in anything else, and that helps to give this game some character, because all of the other aspects of the game have it severely lacking in character. Oh wow, I'm already up to level 3. I didn't even notice. Okay, now Kylie's not going to. I don't think Kylie's going to level up at all. Let me double check here. Status. Yeah, see, your secondary characters are never going to level up, though usually, unless you're making a point to over level yourself, you're never going to get someone new, someone join your party who's weaker than you. They're always going to be stronger. Oh. Yeah, that one tree over there looks a bit weird. So we'll check on that after we check on this chest over here. I mean, I can guess what it is, but that's beside the point. Oh, heal potions. Okay. So it was a different type of potion. So let's see what's going on here. This is the evil tree I was talking about. Schmack. Wahaha. Surprise. Oof. He poisoned me, just as he did the trees. Okay, so, now she's not poisoned, like, for this fight, but she is poisoned in the sense that, she's instead of her taking a little bit of damage each turn, she's actually taking more per hit than she otherwise would. So right, see, there's the first sprite change for him. Alright, and ah, crap. Yeah, I probably need to work this out a little differently. Another sprite change. I don't think I'm going to survive it, but let's find out. Okay, so this is what I was telling you about with that earlier fight. If I choose no, we're going to start this fight over as if we just... Oh, crap, we don't get our items back, though. Ah. Okay. See, I did not know that, that life spell also acted as a healing spell. I just thought that it would, that it worked on the dead. But then again, I didn't realize she had that spell either. Ouch. Yeah, okay, maybe I'm going to be, made a fool of. Not like that would be the first time, but that's beside the point here. Come on. Okay, seriously? I've never had this much trouble with him. So yeah, I think I'm going to call this a video whenever I get done with him. If I hit the 30-minute mark and I've not beaten him, then I'm going to have a problem. I have no intentions of letting this go over 30 minutes. There we go. Kylie, what happened? I'll be okay as soon as I take elixir. That's in the sand temple. Don't worry, I'll get it. Then take this axe with you. Receive the axe. I'll be back. Okay, so she's out of our party, and we're done here. We can go forward, and the game kind of opens up a little bit. Now we can either go back to Foresta, or we can go forward. We have around here, instead of having random battles on the map, we have battlefields. All the battlefields have 10 rounds. I think for this, I'll play the first round here, and then I'll call it a video, and then between off screen I will clear any battlefields that we have left up to their last fight, just so you can watch me get the whatever special prize is at the end of clearing the battlefield. See here. Yeah. Alright, I probably should not have come into this fight without healing first, but okay. And... seriously? Okay, start with this here. Okay, well, alright. Alright, see, that's very simple. There are 9 more left here. But I'm going to call this video right here, and when we pick up, this one will have 1 left, and we can move on with the game. Well, later.